Crafty Elaine. I'm your DIY Pro Whitney here with a back to school special of different ideas, organization, and how to keep you organized this school year for students and for moms and for everyone else. We have a lot of things going on this year. Kids getting back to school. You have schedules, you have play dates, we have sports, we have open houses, so many things that go on. And you want to keep everything as organized in that planner or in a planner to the best of your ability. There's different ways people use their planners. And for me, I'm going to show you the way I've been using, and I want to try this year is a different method than what I've normally done, and try to stay focused and make sure that I have everything in my planner, as all my information, all my data, all of my dates and everything like that in the planner this year. So that's going to be my goal, and I'll show you the planner that we're using. So today it'll be a product review, and stay tuned and we'll show you how we do that. The planner that I chose this year is called a Create 365 The Happy Planner. I purchased this from Michaels. I got it about a week or so ago. They had a really good sale going on. So check out Michaels and see, they have a couple of options. This actually comes in 3 different sizes, and for this I just got the middle size. There's one that's a bit larger, then there's one that's kind of smaller to put in your purse, but I needed this size because I always have a lot of information in it, and I like to carry it with me, which is good enough, a big enough size as well. But it has no space inside each area. So let's show you what we got going on. So I'm loving the pattern, especially the front page. It is so cute. We get little quotes and things like that. Each month it is broken down by goals that you want to set, important dates, areas to doodle, brainstorming ideas, things like that, birthdays as well, for a reminder. And then they have the months at the top as well. Anything you got going on currently, if you're reading a new book, if you're doing a new cooking, or you're cooking new recipes or things like that. So, and for each month there is a full calendar, which you only can see one side of this, but there's a full calendar, and you can fill in the dates, and then also have your notes. So you have this side, and then you have this side. And then when you're going bi-weekly, or for each week, you have your dates at the top, and then you have 3 sections that you can fill in your information. Now, normally how I'm doing this year, I'm breaking it off by morning, afternoon, and evening. So when I'm putting in my schedule, starting from very early in the morning, I'm starting at the top, but I'm putting everything in the morning. Then when I'm starting anything afternoon, I'll put the afternoon section, and anything after about 5 or 6, I'll put in the bottom section. So it's kind of good from here, and then I can color code everything based on how I have my coding, or how I want to color code each category of my planner. So I'll show you my legend, I guess they call it. So for me, I have I'm doing the bullet planner this year. Well, you have different legends that show each thing. One for task, one for events, one for notes, one for priorities, important deadlines, one for if I've started, if I've moved, if I've completed any goals and ideas and things like that. And I also have my different categories color coded. I have to do this because I have a lot going on. I have my husband's schedule to keep up with. I have to keep up with the kids' schedule and school. I have to keep up with my business schedule as well, the blogging and other businesses as well. And then I have to have my personal to-do list that's completely separate from everything else. So by color coding, I have pretty much kept the same type of color for each category. So even if I switch planners and whatnot, I'm always memorizing the same one. So I definitely recommend that you use several different colors, not too many for broad, maybe one for the kids and their play dates in school, one for a spouse or a friend or things like that if you have to do a schedule for them, one for your personal self, one for your business, or one for anything that you're trying to get done, some goals or projects and things like that, and one for menu planning as well, recipes. So I like to definitely put that in different colors so that I can keep track of all the different recipes and things that I've cooked over time. So this is also an 18-month planner. And what I love on the back is it has like this little idea of what your planner should look like, which I mean, if I could do this, this would be like great, but it's okay. So this is kind of the idea, the outline. What I love about this, that this size is just big enough to get sticky notes in. If you have pictures, if you're trying to collect items for a future project or things like that, it's just a good enough size to where you can get everything in it. So if I have to tote it with me, I can. And because the outside area has a plastic, it's not paper, that way I'm not going to tear it up and it's going to be damaged so soon, because I'm always moving and my planner has to go with me. I try to keep it at home, but it's not really working out like that, so I'm just going to be used. I have to make myself used to taking it with me all the time. Now, this is a great planner. I really loved it. I really love it. This is about, I got it on sale for $20 at Michael's, and normally it's about $35 regular price. So if you can catch it on sale, definitely check them out and see. They have a couple of options inside the store as well, so you don't have to get just this particular brand, but I really like it, and this allows me to do my things based on time. So I'm really working on my time management this year and putting everything in a schedule, sticking to the schedule no matter what, trying to stick to it, be as specific as 30-minute intervals if I have to, whatever I can do to stay on schedule, because I have a lot of things going on this year. And you'll see as we have upcoming and different projects and how I'm going to stay sane and have peace about everything that's going on. So with that, I just love it, and I think you guys should try it out as well. Also, what I'll next, for the second part of our video, I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to stay organized this upcoming year, and any ideas or things like that I have, I want to give you, as well as how to keep your kids organized as well for this school year. So stay tuned. Okay, for you organized planners and moms ready getting your kids back to school, I have a few tips on how I'm keeping my kids organized and keeping myself organized this school year. One thing is, because I have girls and boys, my oldest son is going to middle school, and what I tried to do is prepare him between the last 2 years on getting him more organized. Boys are different from girls, but what I've learned is with him, he's not as organized as my daughter is. So what I do every year is 4th and 5th grade year, leading up until middle school, I'd had him to pick out his own planner. Now normally the school has their own planner they like to pick out for them, but I picked his out himself and let him pick out his own, so that he feels like he kind of had an option on what he wanted. He kind of enjoys it. It gives him a chance to be more active in putting in notes and putting in the homework assignments, and kind of helping him stick to putting everything in that planner. So building a habit that leads up to middle school, where he's really going to need that. Here's an example of a planner that I got this year for my daughter. She's going to 3rd grade, and this one is one I got on Amazon. Just a simple little planner, nothing too much detailed, because she has all of her basic subjects. Here it has her reading, spelling, math, language arts, and then sections. So from here, she just has to put in her page number and any additional information the teacher needs to put for homework. She also has an area for her spelling words. So I really love this type of planner for kids, and I think by helping them pick out their own and kind of show their own creativity and their own style, they're more likely to keep up with the planner, as well as putting the information in that they need to stay organized. And being organized earlier on than later is a great tool you're going to need forever. No matter if you're getting in school, if you're out of school, you're always going to need a planner to keep track of life and keep yourself as organized as possible. Now, second advice I have for organization is when you have color coding, which is, we kind of went over a little bit. I'm a fan of color coding everything. This helps you keep sane. This also helps you to not look like your planner is overworked or overcluttered by one color. You're going to get very discouraged by using it. So I'm a fan of color coding. I'm a fan of sticky notes as well. When you're putting notes in, write everything down. The best thing to do is to get out of your head and write it down on paper. Put it in your planner. Make it create an area for ideas and upcoming projects and goals you want to do. Get them out of your head. If you get them out of your head and put them on paper, you're more likely to achieve those goals and handle business like you need to set the things that you're trying to do in life. So that's another one of my tips as well. My third tip, or another tip that I have as well, is be creative. Be creative in what you're doing. For my daughter, to let her get organized for school, I let her decorate her own pencil pouch. Now, normally these are like $4 or $5. Normally it's like $4 or $5 at Walmart and things like that. And I was like, listen, I'm not paying $4 or $5 for a pencil pouch. Let her get one that's like $1 or so, and we decorate ourselves. And like for her, I love that she did her stars and glitter. She did her name. She did a little bit of pearls at the bottom. And this is my creative one. She'll have more videos and postings to come. Trust me, this is her thing. She is following her mother's footsteps. So is my youngest one. We are just crafty away. Everybody's crafty in this house. So I'm very happy about it. And those are my tips for today on how to keep organized. Thank you for watching Crafty Elaine. I hope you guys enjoyed the information I gave you on the planners. I hope you guys stay organized, stay focused this school year, for students, for parents, for everyone. Organization is the key, and trust me, it makes life a lot easier. Be sure to check out our website, www.craftyelaine.com, for more DIY projects. The holidays will be here soon, so we're going to be having so much going on and so many things for you to check out and take a look at. So I'd love for you to check our site and that's what we got going on. We'll hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day, and peace, love, and DIY.